Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is JG there, and I'm back with another review. This time I have the next member of the Feralcons team, the reformatted line R-02 Talon Mercenary Aerial Assaulter. And here's his packaging. You can see it comes in a nice box that we got in all the MMC Mastermind Creations figures in. Digital artwork on the front. On the side, you got R2 Talon Mercenary Assaulter. On the right down there, you got a picture of him. Product shot, reformatted. On the back, you got what all that he can do. He does not actually fly. For those of you wondering, got the bird mode pics right there. Got him a sniper rifle, sniper pose, flying assaulter, and arm mode right there. And here he is, how it's all supposed to look when combined. Other side, a digital product shot. On the bottom, get your warning. On the top, you got Talon, another product shot right there. So, and as with all the other figures from MMC or this line right here, he comes in a window display box with his magnetically sealed, excuse me. And you got this artwork right here, Talon. He comes in this window display. The figure's already out. So he comes in packaged in robot mode. And let's go ahead and get into the figure. Alright, and here is Talon, the figure, out for your viewing pleasure. Before we get too much into him, let's send him off to the side real quick. And let's see what else he comes with. He comes with tons of accessories. He comes with 2 swords. Very nice swords. Take a look at them real quick. Bam. Focus, damn you. Okay. Oh, there we go. And you can see the sword is nicely detailed. It's in that champagne gold plastic. Not much to it. And as I've shown you, he comes with 2 of them, like so. He also comes with his sniper rifle, which is very nice detail. Got a little bit of silver paint right there. 2 grips. And that's it for that. Also, it comes with the collector's card, thick cardboard, or thick plastic, I should say. Got a product shot of him. On the back, you got his specs. Comes with also the instruction manual / comic. And open it up. Got his instructions on this side. And it's pretty good instructions. If you're familiar with Bovis and Fortis, his transformation is pretty much similar as far as in the leg portion, and his transformation overall is just very basic. I mean, it's not basic, but it's very it's easy to do. So yeah, you got concept art of Azalea, and right here in the back side, right here, you got the comic and stuff like that. And I just now noticed this on the comics that this is issue 2. Originally, he was supposed to come out way early in the line, but he had issues, and they were trying to do some redesigns on him, so he's coming out like second to last right now. So yeah, issue 2. So I gotta go back and reread these comics in the order in which they were released, or the intended order, I should say. And also, he comes with a baggie of replacement joints or elbows. I think these are for Bovis and Fortis. Some people had some issues with the, I guess, the gears right there. You can see that not, they were grinding. I guess the plastic was getting a little bit messed up and whatever, but mine's have no problems whatsoever, so I'm not even going to switch these out, but I'm going to hold on to them in case they do sometime later down the road. Alright, let's get back into our main guy right here. So, here he is, Talon. Also, he comes with these guns on his forearms. They are not attached, at least on mine they weren't. Some of them, some people are getting them with them already attached, some people are not. They came in a little clear plastic baggie that was labeled. So So yeah, let's go into them, check them out real quick. And standard MMC, got all the detailing and stuff, looks very, very nice. Not just a blocky robot, which I have no problem with, but some people might do, and they probably will appreciate this more because there's more angles and detailing on them, like I said. And got some good paint apps right here, a little blemish right there, but no biggie. I like his face. And one thing about him, his face is not like how the original G1 character that he's based off of, which is on Divebomb. Doesn't have his face is not coming out of the bird head, it's sitting on his head, sitting below the bird head. So, which is also cool and everything. I mean, I accept it. It's not no deal breaker, nothing like that. So yeah, cool beans. And as far as articulation on this guy, he has tons of articulation, just like all the other figures do. His arms do go around, kind of hindered by the wing backpack and stuff like that. As they go out on tight ratchets, rotate up the upper bicep, his double hinged elbow. He has wrist rotation slightly, or he pulls his arm out a little bit like that to get away from this, to give him some more rotation on his wrist. These right here do rotate around. They were, like I said, you got to put these on, so they do rotate around. His head is on a ball joint. He look up, down. You got a little bit of rocking action. Sorts. And left, he go left and right. Also, he has some good, move the arms of the way, waist rotation. There, he has an ab crunch. Upper rotation, rotation at the lower knee. Has a nice knee bend, a little bit over 90 degrees. Legs can go forward about this much. They can go back, hitting on his tail feather. He can go out like so for some good side kicks. And his foot is on a ball joint hinge mechanism, so you can get some kind of some weird funky poses out of his foot. And the ball joint also supports an ankle rocker, ankle tilt. And last but not least, his wings are very poseable. You can go out with the wings like so. They can be angled upward. Get back in focus. Sorry about that. Go up, and they also go hinge forward and back. And his individual feathers are articulated. You can like spread them out, have your purpose or your preference, I should say, of said wings you may like. And the wings do come off, as you may have guessed, for the combiner transformation. And they just secured on by 4 pegs. They peg into his back, like so. And so, also another feature he has a lift that up. He has another port, right, connector right here that you flip out, and you can plug him into the back of Feral Rex, which I probably would not be doing because I'm not getting the 6-member, because I have no connection to the character and I have no desire to get him, pretty much. And I like how they left a little spot for the faction logo right there, so the badge. So yeah, I like him. I think he might be my favorite figure of the bunch so far. So I like Leo Ducks also. So yeah, cool. And one more thing for his back, you can add another accessory to it. These pieces right here for Leo Ducks' lion mode chest fill out. You can peg these can store on his back as they can store on his back. So you get these holes, peg holes right there, and you got some holes right there. Then all you do is line up one side with each one. So it don't matter which one you put on, which part you put on whatever side, they will fit in regardless. So got the rectangular peg right there, and you plug the rectangular peg hole, and get the little circle peg right there. Plug it in also gently like that, and same thing vice versa. So now he has some booster rockets on his back, or bombs or weaponry, whatever you pretend it is. So yeah. And before we get off the transformation, let's go ahead and do this quick size comparisons. Here he is with Hegemon Megatron. They're about the same size. Mania King with Leo Dux, and with his original G1 self. And as you can see, he sizes up quite nicely with whatever leader you have. Mania King, not so much Galvatron. He's a little bit taller than Galvatron, but he fits in perfectly good with Hegemon without the foot extenders on him. So now we're done with size comparison. Let's go ahead and get into transformation. Transformation is quite simple, like I said before. Let's go ahead and angle these wings back to get them out the way. The instructions say do take them off, but you can transform him with the wings still on. So let's go ahead and get this show started. What you're going to do is go ahead and lift this bird head up periscope. There we go. Bird head up. It does extend out, and you can't push it down in like that. For an alternate head transformation, like so. A lot of prefer to have it. That's stuck. Get it out, then bring it down like a cap, visor or whatever. So, like I say, bring the head up. Go ahead and flip his head up. Push the forehead, and you rotate it up like so. Bam. Next, what you're going to do is take his hands, and you're going to rotate them into himself, his forearms. And you're going to double bend his elbow, and you're going to tab right here into the slot like so. Same thing other side. Next, what you're going to do is go ahead and rotate his waist. All right, these ammo saddle bags, whatever, pouches, whatever you're going to call them, go ahead and pull them out. Then rotate them around, and they're going to tab into this portion right here on his thigh. Next, what you're going to do is bring him forward like that. Go ahead and undo his feet. Get him prepared. All you gotta do is just pull him out like so. Next, the back of his legs. You go ahead and open up the panels like you do on Bovis and Fortis. Bam, open that up. And here comes the tricky part of the transformation, which is a pain also on Bovis and Fortis. That you're gonna run this foot through this gap right here. Go ahead and slide it in between here. And it's kind of a trick. You're going to rotate the foot, and you're going to peg it in right here. Like that. Same thing other side. I think I did it the wrong way. Let's see. I think I did it the wrong way. I think it's always tricky. There you go. Got it. Peg it in. Bam. Open both panels up, and you're going to fold the legs in. So, same the other side. Fold it in. It's out the way. Then you want to close the panel up until it tabs in. Adjust your wings how you want to. Bring the head down. just the claws, the talons. Bring this middle one, you bring them all the way back, and you rest the foot against that, and there you have it. You got Talon in his, it says an eagle. This joint look more like a crow to me. The one to be picking up your garbage when you got it sitting on the curb. So it looks more, there he is in his bird mode. Oh yeah. Looks very, very nice. I like it a lot. Like I said, he don't look like no eagle to me. He look like more like a vulture or a crow or something like that. And his mouth does open up. It's a very tiny mouth. So yeah, it opens up like so. Which I can think, I will think that's a more of a predator bird, also a crow. Predator is a predator of garbage. Trash bags are not safe from this thing. So yeah. And as far as articulation goes, on this, bird feet can move forward, or bird legs can move forward and back. The talons do move forward and back. The toes do move individually. Can still has the waist rotation. It also has the little ab crunch feature. The guns do rotate, like I said before. You can stow them backwards like so if you don't want them sticking out like that. Same thing as before. The wings do articulate the same way. You get this tail feather, which is more unrestricted now than it was when in robot mode, and it can be adjusted up and down. A little bit. It's on a double hinge mechanism in there. So, and the head, like I said, show you the head. The mouth does move open, and got some articulation right that part, and the neck also. You can look upwards. You're flying like so. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Take a look at the detail and stuff of the bird mode. Pretty much same thing. Let's take a look at the bird head. Nice gold paint for the eyes. Might prefer them being red. The talons are gray. People was complaining about that. I think they look okay. They could have used a little bit of paint, or like gold paint right on the claw portion. But for I understand, paint doesn't really apply to this type of plastic used for the talons, or it doesn't really take as well. So yeah, you could use some of this gold champagne color right here to put on right there. So yeah, that's about it for articulation on this dude. Let's go ahead and do the alt mode, which I have not even tried out yet. So let's do this together. So what you're gonna do is gonna pop the backpack up. Go ahead and rotate the waist outward like that, so that these points right here can support the arm cannon. You can put it on either side, or you can use it on tigers or Talon. I'm gonna use mine for Talon because that's what I'm used to seeing. And you can rotate this portion right here, this tail feather. You're gonna rotate it around. If I can get it around, seems to be stuck a little bit. There we go. Rotate that around. I'm going to rotate it around to the back side of the arm. You got your connector point right there. Go ahead and close the mouth, bird mode. Go ahead and put your head down like so, about as far as it's going to go. You do it like so, like that. Next, what you're going to do is go ahead and fold his talons back up. Just bring them through, and they're going to thread through each other. And you grab the backpack, the Bovis, which has the hand on it. We've been waiting for, doing for months. To get the hand, and you got these holes in between his knees right there and right there. You take this peg right here, you're gonna plug it in. If it wants to stay in, doesn't want to stay in, then you just close it on each itself like that. It tabs in his thighs like before, and there you have him in his arm mode. And these things do get in the way, so kind of a pain in the butt a little bit, but yeah, it doesn't really impact the articulation of the thumb too much. Fingers do move and everything. The fingers, I don't know if I reviewed the fingers in my bolus review, but yeah, fingers are articulated in 2 joints on the hand. You open and close all 5 fingers. Thumb does have a knuckle articulation right there. So yeah, nice cool figure, man. I do highly recommend him. I recommend the whole set, man. This has been an unbelievable combiner, very solid articulation on the arm. You can get a little bit. No, there's no. He rotate the waist right there, and he rotates 2 points at the waist. Rotates right here the red portion, and he rotates at the midsection right here, the black portion right there. So just not figure that out. Yeah, so you do got some rotation right there. You got the you got rotation right here at the robot hips right there. So rotating right here. He also got his ab crunch going back that way. That's kind of a funky move right there because his arm. But like I said, if you wanted to have him, you can rotate this around again. Let's see. Get it. Okay, rotate it around again so you can have some articulation right there with the ab crunch, which is very limited. It doesn't go a full 90 degrees, probably like more of a 45. And you can rotate the hand however you see fit, so you can have them like that. Have the talons right there out the way. So yeah, options up to you. I mean, you get the arm cannon right here. It might get in the way right there, like so. So up to you. Up to you. Totally up to you. Whatever works for you. So yeah, that's pretty much my review on this guy. I'll close that up. This thing kind of gets in the way a little bit, but yeah, I do highly recommend picking them up. This is a perfect figure. I have no problems at all with this thing whatsoever. Except for the bird head, probably a little bit too small and everything like that. But he has on his hinge and stuff. And yeah, other than that, I have no problem with it. I highly recommend getting it. I highly recommend getting the whole set. I have no problem so far. Up next is my review for Rampage, Tigress, and then after that, doing a combined review where I combine all the figures together. So, alright guys, this has been Jay Jeter. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more reviews. Like I said, check you later. Peace. Hey, one more thing for the bird mode that I did not show. He has weapon storage for his weapons in bird mode, and it pretty much can store the same way in his robot mode also. So you do turn around to the back of his wings, and he can store these blades on the back of his wings, even with these things pegged in. So what you're gonna do is just hit this pegs right on his weapons, on his swords. You're gonna pick them into these holes right there. So, and make sure that the blade is pointing so that you have clearance. So all you gotta do is peg it in. It's kind of a tight fit, but it's not tight that it doesn't create a stress mark or nothing like that. So it's not gonna stress the hole. Peg it in right there, and you take your sniper rifle and you can peg it in. You peg it in this way, like that, or you can peg it in upside down, like so, or you can use this hole, that right there. So it's up to you. Options. You gotta love them.